Greetings, adventurers, to the ADHD&D Academy. I am your host and dungeon master, Stephen Bouncing Baby Kerrigan, and with me is a host of adventurers and is a host of Endless in Minds. No shit, it's a host of is a host of diverse minds creating endless adventure.
Live broadcast, everyone.
And it is live. It is very live. It's but scripted and prepared. Getting all of those little pauses in there was tricky, but we did it, and it was worth it. Let's go ahead and go around and introduce ourselves in whatever order we choose.
Hi
I'll do
everybody.
this last.
Good choice.
She's
Somebody
excited.
has to go last. It's a real sacrifice for you. I appreciate the sacrifice. Hi everybody. My name's Michael. I play Ketlin. Um, yep, that's what I got.
Describe Catelyn for those of folks just joining us, please, and thank you.
Ketlin is an Eladin rogue. She is definitely using her real name, and no consequences have happened so far for her taking somebody's place.
Okay. Who would like to introduce themselves next? No wrong answers.
I'll go next, I guess. Kevin, playing Ragnar. Basically, a simple dwarf that's realizing that his hands smash just as good as his hammer.
Well, simple,
Hello,
but
all.
oh, go.
Sorry. Hello, all.
No, I was
I'm
riffing.
I'm Nishant playing Elwin. Elwin is an Eladrin warlock and is the split image of royalty, but confused. He's come here as part of an ancient pact and wants to fight and kill some demons and monsters.
Wunderbar.
And just to keep the tradition, I am Jay, co-founder of ADHD&D Academy. I am playing Orez, the lost Kevin again, Lightfoot Halfling cleric dedicated to maintaining peace.
And then
Lastly,
bring
always me.
Bringing it around.
Bringing up the rear as always. Sal, the back to school paladin, going back to school, trying to, find a new career for himself as a Oath of Redemption paladin.
absolutely love it. And from where we last left off, you had, let's see, you had wrapped up saving an entire village worth of cats. There seemed to be some connection between Corellia and Cassie, the herbalist that was at the village. Brad also gave Ketlin a coin, which was explained to be a invitation. You guys got back to the school, reported what had happened, with a little bit of omission of perhaps Corellia's design, but didn't seem to have any huge impact to the truth. Maybe just some motivational things so she could stay in school. You guys got back. Couple downtime activities were happening. That a beautiful moment between Sal and Ketlin as he expressed concern the most awkward way possible. Um, which was amazing. Let's see what else. What else happened? What huge impacts have happened to your character? And I know we kind of left last episode on a little bit of a cliffhanger, which as Ketlin was going to visit her cousin. But let's just check in since we had a little bit of a break. How are your characters feeling, doing? What's going on with the school year? So the school year, as we've gone over like a couple of daft time, modes of daft time, you're about halfway through the school year. We'll just kind of say, um, just for timing purposes. How's school been treating your characters so far?
Well, I do think before we jump into that, we do also have to address that while this is the primary cast of characters, it has expanded in our little circle of friends to the Iced Heist babies got a new pet, or they are now pets. It's hard to tell where the
It's
relationship
hard
starts and
to
ends.
tell.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
And Elwin also
Um,
got a new friend.
yes. Yes. So why don't we open with Elwin then? How has Elwin been adjusting to his life with a familiar?
Elwin has been run haggard. He thought, oh, I can now get a familiar, an imp. It's going to be so amazing. And imp's going to listen to my every command. No, Dex fucker.
We heard
He
it. Everyone
is a
was going up
straight.
to him and like, you should get a familiar. It's great. It's the easiest thing ever. You're gonna love it.
And this imp is the most impish of imps.
The most impish imp that's ever imped. Absolutely. Yeah, and I imagine there is like a mini sitcom happening between Lord Ember and Dex every other day, every day. How many times do you think Lord Ember has killed Dex and kind of forced you to resummon him?
It's in the initial few encounters, like every time they were in a room together,
He just swats his head off.
Swat.
They have agreed at this point that we put a line down the middle of every room.
Yeah, and I know the familiar like kind of dissolves into magic, but like for whatever reason in my head, I kept thinking that like he kind of just like appears with a new body, so you have like to to like deal with the dead
Multiple
body,
corpses.
and it's just, but no, that's not in the rules. I just thought it was funny that like he keeps killing himself and like
We just keep
crucially, or
we
getting
just keep
killed, I should say.
finding corpses of Lord Ember left on the doorstep each morning.
He's stacking them up. Yes, and then you also did do some investigation to find out that Lord Ember was not parasite masquerading as a cat, but in fact the god of
sir.
all cats. Powers nebulous, just as he wants. And the only ritual you found was to offer him a treat, and if he accepts, he will slowly push it off the table, and if he doesn't accept, he will slowly push it off the table. So far, they've all been pushed off the table, but no catastrophic events have happened. So is that approval? I don't know. We'll see as you keep giving him treats. And also, not giving him treats will most just definitely be displeasing. Great. Good and great. So yeah, so we are what else? What else happened? Da, 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 da. Yes, no, the other main thing that was happened was Ketlin met up with one of her contacts and tried to get some information on Ketlin, and has yet to loop the group in. The Ice Heist babies has yet to collaborate with the Ice Heist babies.
True.
We'll see. We will
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
Well, great, good and great. Yeah, so if all your characters are happy and having fun, we can pick right back up with Ketlin, who has left her informant's tavern, the back office of which, people, if you know how to get there, you know how to get there, kind of thing. What is Ketlin's next move leaving this place?
Yeah, I think Ketlin is in sort of a weird place of everything at school is going well. She's got this new group um, who are fast becoming friends. She's got more money than she's ever had in her entire life. Everything at school is perfect. You know, it's weird sometimes. There's a god in her kitchen, but like so far it's cool. And then everything in her outside life in the city is kind of a mess, and she's freaking out a little bit about what might be happening to this person whose life she's taken. So right now, after leaving her friend, she's going to go and take some of her old clothes like out of her pack. They're clean, but they're definitely worn and old. Put them on, She's gonna, take her leather, hide it somewhere, leather armor, hide it somewhere. She's gonna um, keep one dagger with her, just, like in a secret pocket in her cloak, and go and see if she can find her um, Catelyn's um, cousin. I think it was. Uncle
Yes.
Shepherd. Mhm.
Yes, well, it was informed, and yes, your fathers has sent a letter to, just to recap for the audience. Your fathers had sent a letter to the headmaster of the school to deliver to you, and so, there was two eye lasers through it. um, so yes, so you know exactly where to go, and
Mhm.
with your knowledge of the city, you can get there unobserved. What would your approach be to this? How would Ketlin approach this situation? You can get
Think
all the way up to it without anyone knowing.
right. Yeah, she's definitely trying to be. She's trying to look like a. Well, I mean, look like she looked like 6 months ago, basically. Um, and yeah, I think she would just kind of walk in and order, yeah, order just the smallest drink and take it to a table, say, order lunch maybe, and take it to a table and look around and be like, okay, is there somebody here waiting for someone?
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead. Let me go ahead and open this little segment with a perception check to see. And we're going to go ahead until we're in combat, call them out because I won't have the virtual log up
Sure.
from the
Perception is an 8 to start with.
Okay, yeah. So you don't notice anybody that like seems to be waiting for somebody. So at this point, you're able to go in. Let's go ahead and do either performance or stealth to get to be like, and it's not like you're sneaking in unobserved. You
Right.
are trying to so mimic the patrons that you just get passed over as
Right.
one of the, yeah.
All right. I have advantage on stealth. So 26.
Nice. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, you time it just right to like enter in with a group so that people then and you break off, da da da. You signal for your order, you get your ale, and pretty much are just sitting in this tavern called the Rusty Anchor. And you see there's, it's a pretty standard situation. It's a upscale dive kind of place where like the tables are clean but worn. There's gouges in the table where people have carved stuff, but the foods, people don't get sick here, so it's a quality establishment. Um, so you're able to sit there. Some time passes and nothing really um catches your eye. The bard, the guy performing is like claiming to be a bard, is probably just a skilled musician. And yeah, some time passes, but what I will say is that you don't need any role for this next part, but a person walks in that you would almost certainly recognize as standing out. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this up for our stream and for you guys to see. But for the audio audience, what you see is a uh, skinny sort of older teen with very deep set eyes, but it's very light brown, a shock of flaming red hair, very pale, and basically just like un the familial resemblance to yourself is striking. So no role needed. You spot this person coming in. They go up to the bartender. They exchange a few words. You can't make out what they say unless you can read lips. Can you read lips?
No.
Okay. And then he goes up to presumably his room.
Um. Okay. I'm not going to jump up and chase him down. Um. Gonna finish my drink and walk up to the bartender. And say, who was that guy?
What's that now?
The younger guy that just walked by, red hair. Was he? Who was he?
Who's asking?
Um, my name's Leo.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, no, he looked like my cousin. He looked exactly like me. And I was supposed to meet my cousin here, and I haven't seen my cousin in like, I don't even know, 15 years. He looks different, but the same.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Not good at persuading people. 4.
He goes, right. Look, if I were to tell people about every other person that came into this establishment, I wouldn't have establishment now, would I? Now,
No,
you need to leave before I call the guard
I believe just eating my lunch.
and asking about patrons that you don't know. And he's going to
Fine.
look over, and the bouncer is walking over.
I'll leave.
All right. Yep. So you are now out on the street. You're like, no fuss, no muss.
Yep.
Got
Not
it.
getting
Got
in a
it. Got
fight.
it.
Did you take your lunch with you?
I didn't pay for it. He kicked me out before I could pay. Um, I'm going to leave, make a show of leaving, and looking frustrated, and then like walk around the block and go to the backside of this building and see
Okay.
if there's a way into the second story, like an idiot.
Yeah, you're like an idiot. Yeah, so you're able to basically use your knowledge of the city. You find that back alley. Go ahead and give me just a DC 7 acrobatics to sort of get to an adjacent second story, so you're able to, like, cat burglar your way to the second story of this inn.
Well,
12. Yep, easy. So you are able to approach. You see how you will be able to get over, and to one. There's only a couple rooms that have a balcony on the second floor. So after just a slight moment to observe, you'd be able to see which room is his. So the light, there's a candle lit, and you can kind of see through the window. He's sitting at a desk writing, presumably a missive.
um, I'm imagining what would happen if me as the player had this happen to me, but Catelyn is going to take that jump and land on his balcony.
Okay, are you trying to be stealthy, or are
Yes,
you
definitely.
announcing? Okay, since you are jumping, we're gonna make this a DC 15 stealth to approach a well lit, because it's mid afternoon, so it's not like
Right.
it's.
I do have my Cloak of Elvenkind on,
Mhm.
hood up. So I believe I get advantage at a 17.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to approach it in just the right way. You drop down, you're now on the balcony. You can sort of do that thing where you're on the wall and you kind of lean off to the side, so you're basically, you've done this enough times that you are using your peripheral vision to sort of get into the window, and you see his candle in the room, just to provide more light inside, and writing writing away with a quill, and
Okay. Um, well, I don't want to hide from him. So I think that I'm going to I'm just going to tap on the window or tap on the door to the balcony. So
yeah,
I'm going to take the hood off so he can see my bright red hair.
absolutely. Yeah, so he'll his attention will come up, and his eyes will go completely wide, and he'll go, Caitlin?
Uh, no, you're looking for Catelyn, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking for you.
Um, I think, oh boy, this is weird. Can I come in?
Yeah, we gotta go home. Your dads are mad.
No, I got the letter. Yeah.
So you have to go home and check in, they said. And I have to bring you. And they said, they said, Roderick, don't eat too many. No, what, it was one of the other things they said. I get confused. They they said you have to come home, and the apology better be good, and then maybe in 20 years they'll let you go back to school. So that's a real short time.
That is an entire lifetime. Okay.
Well, not
Roderick.
yeah. Roderick. You always call me Rod.
Yep. Okay, so we might have a problem.
Yeah, your dads are mad.
Yeah. I don't. Hmm.
Do we go now? Now that you're here, can you help with the planning? Because I get confused and I think I ran out of allowance because the room was more expensive than I thought it would be. And I don't have I'm we gotta go home.
Yeah. Yes, I can help with the allowance. That's not a problem. Um, I'm gonna. He let me in the room, right?
Yeah. He's
I'm gonna like fully like take the cloak down, like make sure he can see me, fully lit. Does this person look familiar to me at all?
no history check needed. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna regret this, but I will ask for a history check in case you get a nat 20.
I got a natural 1 for a 2.
Fantastic. Good. My plot is intact. Um, so no, you have like the opposite of a memory of this guy. You know what I mean? Like you have like for whatever reason, Aladdin are not common in this city.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this guy is. You know what? Go ahead and give me an insight check as well,
Okay.
just
Well,
because
plus
you've
0
marked.
for that.
Well, yeah, but you've case joints, so let's
Yeah.
see if you can get a
I got
read
an
on
8.
an 8. Okay. Yeah, from as far as you could tell, this guy is completely open and disarmed, like around you, to
Yeah.
you. Mhm.
And immediately called me by my name,
Mhm.
which is not my real name.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Um oh what Rod, when's the last time we've talked? It feels like it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been more than a day.
I feel like it's been more than a year.
It's yeah, a year's more than a day.
Yes. When did you see my dad's last?
When they were yelling at me to come get you. They
Uh,
can't come themselves because of the winter festival, which you already know about. But they can't come, so they sent me and they said, "Don't come back without her." So I can't come back without you.
okay.
Do you want to go now? I don't like it here.
Oh, why not?
It's loud.
Oh, it's loud? Too
You
much
know
music?
the forest is so much nicer.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. Um, hmm, hmm.
So I use the last of my allowance to get these, and you see him take these like winter earmuffs and put them on his head, and he's like, so much better.
Nice. Can you still hear me?
What?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I was joking.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Well, so here's the problem is I don't really want to go back.
Oh, but we have to go back.
Yeah. You have a way to get a message?
Well, I was writing a letter, but now I have to write a different letter because I was saying I and they take a long time. I
Yeah.
don't I and last the first time I wrote to them in common and they got mad because I wasn't using Elvish, but it's really hard to write the squiggles and we don't have a lot of paper in the forest, so I don't know why I have to write at all. But they said I had to learn how to write. And so I was trying to do the elvish squiggles, but the spelling's hard too. And then when the words come jumble together, I have a hard time. So could you write for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Great. And he's gonna sit down, and you see he has his food that was delivered to him, and he's gonna start eating it. It's like, we can go whenever, but I gotta eat first.
Good idea. What should I write, do you think?
I don't know
What were you writing before?
that I couldn't find you.
Okay, but now you found me, so we don't want to say that. Right,
Right,
got it.
because then it's not true, and you're not supposed to say things that aren't true.
Yeah, obviously. Um, God. Okay. So, okay, Catelyn is going to sit down and start writing, and she is not thinking about what she's writing. She's trying to
Whew.
figure out what the fuck to do.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you're scribbling a whatever, like da da
Yeah,
da, like platitudes, like
yeah,
maybe they won't want you to come back if you finally engage type thing.
yeah.
Okay. Great. So let's just say for fun, we're gonna cut back out of this and the ice heist babies. What are you guys doing? Did anyone else have any downtime activities that they wanted to do before we finish this?
I think Sal had done everything he wanted to do. Sent that, yeah, sent the letter to his
Sent the
family.
letter, sent some gold.
Yeah,
Ragnar's making friends in the alchemy lab, getting some. If I remember correctly, also don't forget in your inventory, you were getting the herb. You were trying to get the herb studied and additional doses of the antidote. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. Good. Well. All right, Kevin. The ball is yours. What?
All right, I've had 10 seconds to think. Um,
It's like 5 rounds of combat.
okay, I'm going to finish up writing a letter from Roderick to my two dads saying something along the lines of, I found her. I had somebody transcribed this for me, um, and we'll head back as soon as possible.
Okay. So yeah, so you'll finish that up. You'll wrap it up. Hand it to Roderick. You'll see Roderick will do this like this low like vibratory whistle, and a chipmunk will like appear on the windowsill, and you'll see he'll like you see like he has just a touch with animals, and this it's like all over him. It's jumping up in his hair. He's loving it and laughing. But then he hands the letter to the chipmunk, who like bolts out the window.
Didn't think that was going to happen. Okay. Who is that, Roderick? Rod?
Alvin.
Elvin the Chipmunk?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good name for a chipmunk.
It is. He's got. You should also. He said there's an open mic later, and his band is playing. If we wanted to go,
Did he
and
say the name of his band?
no,
Oh.
we're gonna get sued.
he couldn't for legal reasons.
It's called the Deftones. No. I'm done. Should we go home now?
Well, it's getting kind of late. I didn't think maybe we should not do that.
We could sleep outside.
True. I have another place that we could sleep.
Is it nice?
It is. It's really nice. And there's a giant cat that you might love.
I love cats.
We should go to my place then.
Okay, can we go right now?
Yeah.
Let's go right now.
Okay.
All right. So you guys take off, and you bring them back to the crib.
Yup.
Okay.
Um,
So go
I'll
ahead.
recollect all my stuff,
Yep.
re-put my normal clothes on, and bring him to meet everybody.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me a perception check as you guys are leaving the inn.
Okay. I'm thinking. Perception. Perception. 5.
Okay.
But I do know that I was tailed on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm bringing him to my little hiding spot, and I was thinking, as you were saying that, I was thinking, I kind of want to sneak him in so nobody in the school notices,
Okay.
um, or at least nobody in charge notices that I'm bringing somebody who looks exactly like me to my house.
Okay. Sure. We'll go ahead and say, are you trying to sneak in completely unobserved, or are you trying to get past a checkpoint without them asking questions?
Um, Past a checkpoint without questions, and I think I'm going to give him a cloak so he can like put the cloak up, and we're just going to kind of walk in like we belong.
Okay,
What time of
absolutely.
day is it?
We're coming into evening now, so a little dusk.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Guest pass is needed after 8 p.m.
absolutely. Absolutely. We'll say we are still under curfew. I think you would have mentally tracked that time, so you wouldn't have gotten caught unawares. But let's go ahead and give a performance to get well, yeah,
That's cool.
performance. Stealth, I'd say if you were trying to go unobserved. You are like blending in, which
Okay.
I feel is performance, but I
Oh,
don't know if I'm
15.
wrong.
I gotta say, I appreciate that because I would say it's a bit of a performance to be nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be there, but not there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I always I don't know, I try to get these checks put some anyway.
Make them
15's
special.
more than enough though. You've it's old hat at this point. You've been in so many public places that you're not supposed to be. You know how to follow the crowd in so they don't question your presence. You get in, hair's covered, so no one even makes that connection. And you get all the way to the crib, no problem at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in. Is anybody else there?
We'll say it's evening. Who wants to be there can be there, is what I'll say.
In my
Sal is
head,
in the kitchen cooking lots of meat. Uh, he's like cooking a big dinner so that way everyone has meal prep for a couple days during the rest of the week, and it's just a lot of meat,
Wait,
various types of meat.
you guys are getting ready to go out on your next class assignment as well, right? I mean, you're ramping up for it. It's not like tomorrow or anything.
Mhm.
Okay, absolutely. Is everyone else at home then?
Yeah.
in my mind, Auras and Elwyn are trying to strategically keep Lord Ember and the imp away from each other, like chasing them out of the rooms and keeping track of them at all times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can never find me, fuckers. He's slowly morphing into Sam Kinison as he's in the walls somehow.
I'm probably hovering over Sal, with, utensils. Like, are you gonna eat that all? Are you gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat
It,
that?
it's
Add some
for
butter.
everyone.
You should add some butter.
I need to finish it before we can eat it, but it's for everybody.
Add some more butter though.
The imp's in the vents again. Get me the broom.
I love this house so much because Ragnar's chin is above the stove and he's anyway. Okay, great. Yeah, front door opens. Ketlin, you walk in, and this is what you find.
See somebody banging on the walls with a broom, and
there's a muffled explosion, and it'd be like, "Ha ha, victory! Oh no!" And you see Dex fly from. He basically crosses the entire room in a parallel line to the ground because he was hit with such force that he goes from one room through a wall, straight through another wall, and then into that room.
Dex, after many incarnations, also learned that he can turn invisible. And so he's been using that to his advantage.
no.
but it never works on Ember for whatever reason, and he can't figure out why, and he refuses to ask. God is testing me, and I refuse to study.
And at this point, I'm pretty convinced that Ember actually just looks forward to fighting with him.
Yeah, he'd never admit it, right?
Mhm.
It's just D&D Tom and Jerry in here. Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, Kenlin walks
Yeah.
in and finds chaos, and
Uh,
Roderick's eyes are wide.
yeah. Roderick, take us. Hi, everybody. This is my cousin Roderick.
Hi, everybody. I am Roderick.
Go
So,
around and
Roderick, do you
introduce.
like meat? Would you like some meat? Let's just take a scoop of
Said it's
ground
for
meat
everybody.
and put it in a bowl for him.
He's like doesn't know what to do with it. Is it seasoned at all?
Uh, it not enough.
Wait,
Definitely not enough.
so wait, I need to know. I need to know Sal's cooking. Is he the dad that like grills everything into like a charcoal puck and like insists that like that's the best way, or is he? Is this like a hidden skill that he has and like he can? You just say the temperature and that's what your steak is.
No, he knows the correct way that everything needs to be cooked.
Perfect. Okay.
Uh, and that is not the correct way that people want it. The way he knows is objectively the correct way to
Uh,
eat the meat.
which is rare, is what he thinks.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, he's got this plate. You guys are sitting there, and he's like, I heard, is the cat home?
The cat. Yeah, the cat should be around here somewhere. And I will call out for the cat and ask him to join us.
You come to me.
Okay. And I'll take Roderick over
like-
to the cat.
My
Yeah,
room's
so
upstairs around the corner.
you follow the voice. It's always a room away from you until you get back to the main living room, and that's where you find him. And you see Roderick go, Kitty! And like just grab both of Ember's ears and give him a kiss, and then start petting him and petting him and petting him. And there's this like hugely tense moment before he just starts like going, oh, yes, I see. And Roderick wins again based on that roll. So, so
Could have
he is
gone way worse.
his attention is 100% absorbed into this cat. Ember's attention is absorbed into being worshipped, and you have the floor.
I'm
Do I
going
need-
to ask everybody to join in the kitchen. Can we go in the kitchen and let them hang out?
Do I need to make a Constitution check to see if I pass out from holding my breath, as Roderick does?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. How we're gonna make it a DC 12 is what we're gonna do.
I got a 12.
Oh, okay. See, this is why I don't like the game log because it shows me the rolls instantly. I like to hear it. Except in comment, then it makes it faster. Okay. Great. You as soon as like you get a little bit lightheaded, you're like, oh, okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Ketlin, that was a close one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
let's go talk. You know, Family and Friends Weekend isn't for another 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, so I didn't know he was coming. Yeah, come on, everyone. Let's go into the other room and let them get to know each other. Um, so everyone, I need to tell you some stuff. Don't really know how to say it. You asked about my family the other day, Sal. Yesterday? Today?
Yeah, one of those days. It's
Today, I
good to
think.
see that you're reaching out to your family again. You know, you and your cousin are close, maybe.
Okay, so I'm just gonna come clean, and I hope that nobody freaks out. My name's not Ketlin, and I was lying to you all. And my name's Leomedia, and I was homeless until I met you guys.
Do I need to make another check?
You're muted, Steven.
Yeah, I was trying not to drink loudly. Yeah, absolutely you do, and the DC is now 16.
25.
Nice.
Yeah, you've been like regularly breathing as soon as she started talking. so so you're able to
Just-
keep it.
I might need a bag. What? Sorry, what?
Okay, so I'll like in my pack, I still have the coin that everybody broke to teleport into school. And so I'm gonna pull out the coin and be like, I didn't teleport here, I walked here because I borrowed this from the real Ketlin. I'll put it back in my pack.
Who the hell's downstairs?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you guys now. This guy is my cousin. I got a letter. I don't think I read you the letter. The letter that the headmaster gave me said that my Ketlin's parents wrote him a letter, and this is Ketlin's parents sent this guy to come find Ketlin because Ketlin has not been responding to her parents' letters because she's not here.
Wait, so where is Catelyn?
I
happened to
don't
her?
know.
I have so many questions.
You said you borrowed the coin from her.
I stole it from someone. Not
Someone being
I've
Catelyn?
never met Ketlin.
someone who looked.
I have no idea who Catlin is. I just found her name on this piece of paper, the invite to the school, and now they're coming to look for her, and I don't know what to do about that.
And so that's Ketlin's cousin, not your cousin.
Yes,
And why did you steal the coin and go to school?
because I wanted to go to the school for my whole life. And until the day before I met you guys, I was homeless and had nowhere to live, and it seemed like a better choice. It seemed like the most fun thing to do and a way to sleep indoors. But also, so here's the weird thing is he saw me, and the moment he saw me, he said, Ketlin, you're here. And that's not my name, but he thinks I'm Ketlin. And I don't know what to do about that.
You've never seen or met or heard of Catelyn before
No.
you found the paper.
No. I've never seen this guy before ever either. I have no idea who he is, but he knows me.
Ed,
We are breaking so many rules in this house.
Could you be
God, I
could
figured
you be Catelyn and have forgotten?
I start questioning everything. Like, are you Oris? Are you Owen? Am I Ragnar? Am I really hungry?
Stone? Do I know stone? Am I meant to break stone?
Have I really been breaking marble?
Am I a dwarf?
Am I?
Now
I
everyone's
forgot-
having an identity
Ragnar-
crisis.
Ragnar, please go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna find a paper bag for Ragnar.
20.
Okay.
No, Catelyn, but not Catelyn.
So you find a mirror, Ragnar, and you go, "Oh, there's Ragnar. Oh, it's here. Oh, I'm Ragnar. Okay, good."
Okay.
You're like, "Wow, that was really close."
I feel like
Okay,
with
you
a
didn't
20,
lose
Ragnar
on
just went straight
and
like
then he just goes gets more
existential
food.
philosophy.
trust me, Ragnar, there's only one of you.
I better eat this off.
In 20, are we sure that if Ragnar's like, actually, wait, my name's Kevin. This is a simulation.
Wait, did you get a nat 20 or it was just a 20?
It was just a 20.
Okay.
18 plus 2.
Okay, yeah, no, on a nat 20, you'd be like, "I'm Kevin." Playing Ragnar. Oh shit, how did I get here? Okay.
So, Ketlin.
That's your
wait, what's
character
your name?
shirt, by the way. Am I Ragnar?
Am I right? Let me write that down.
Okay.
So, What are we gonna do about Ketlin? Not you, Ketlin, but Ketlin.
Okay, so I was well once they started sending letters to me, well, to Ketlin that I got because that's who they think I am. Um, I reached out to a friend who's good at finding people, and it seems like the real Ketlin was taken in a town not too far from here, and she kind of disappeared from there. She was taken by like human traffickers,
Oh,
and uh, I don't know what to do about that. I feel a little bit responsible for that, even though I didn't do it.
I mean, you just took her identity, not her,
Right?
right?
Yes.
but if she
Yeah.
had her coin, she might have teleported away.
Listen, I don't need that right now. But yes, that's why I'm freaking out a little bit.
Elwin's like, no, you will be accountable. Oh,
But
Lord have mercy.
that's why I'm freaking out a little bit right now. Like I feel a little bit responsible, or at least I need to find her and be like, "Nope, you can't go to the school. Go home now," and not die to some human traffickers or whatever.
When was this? Do you know when Alvin or the real Kathleen was kidnapped?
Do I know? Did she say that?
Roderick's sense of time is
Yeah,
it was more than a day ago.
yeah.
Like more than a
Um,
day ago.
I mean, it must have been before we all started the school year, because otherwise she would have showed up, and that would have been complicated.
Yeah, how did
Yeah.
you know that she wouldn't?
I didn't really think that far ahead. I just assumed if she didn't have the invite, she wouldn't come. And it worked for like 6 months or however long we've been doing this.
I mean, not the most sound plan, but I could see why it would accidentally work out in your favor.
Yeah, it has so far until my cousin showed up and recognized me.
Well,
But not you.
Kathleen's cousin.
Right, exactly. But he recognizes me and thinks I'm Ketlin.
Well, it sounds like what we need to do is find the real Ketlin, and then that's going to be needed before we can do anything else.
Yeah.
I kind of feel responsible. I kind of feel like I need to go find her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if we tell the school right away, they're just gonna kick you out and then file it with the missing persons, with the local authorities. And
Yep.
Well, what if someone made a request for a mission for the school?
Wait, can I do that?
Dave.
Well,
Roderick can.
Ketlin can't.
Roderick can. Roderick's or Ketlin's parent. No,
But
I don't
Roderick
know if we want
thinks you're
Ketlin.
you.
Or
Then we would
Leo
have
can.
Yeah, I know people who know people.
Or Billy Boy and Dave.
Oraz, how do you submit requests?
I feel like this is quickly. You know those stories where they like do something and they lie about it, and then they just compound that lie with more lies, and then it all blows up in everyone's face. I feel like we're going down that path.
Yeah, man, welcome to my life.
They just send it in. Yeah, thanks.
That's my whole thing.
I like how it wasn't invite, it was just, you're here now.
By the way, this
An
is
accomplice to your hoodwinking, bamboozling of the academy. I'd be so mad if someone's life wasn't at stake right now, which I am still mad.
Okay.
Turning
Yeah,
back, how do you
we
know how
gotta
to
go.
fight? How long have you been homeless?
Oh, my whole life.
Do you know your parents?
No.
Does anyone else know that you're with the school now and that this was your plan?
A
From
couple.
your homeless
No,
life?
nobody knew this was my plan. A couple of people from my old life have kind of guessed after I went and talked to them, but they don't know any of the details.
Okay.
Well, We can keep trying to unravel every lie, or we can go do something about this.
And trust me, we will be unraveling every lie. But I think Roderick will probably be okay if he stays in the house with Lord Ember, and I
He
think we might
really,
have to
really
just
wants
go
to take me
right
back
now.
to Catelyn's parents. He's gonna want to leave. He might be happy with a cat for a couple of days.
I mean, Ember does have that effect on people.
Yeah.
I've been calling him MB.
Okay.
Sorry, I just get distracted.
No, that's okay.
Under a
Kind
lot of stress right
of,
now.
yeah, no, I dumped a lot on you guys, and I am sorry that I lied.
So it's Leo.
Yeah. Leomadia.
Rose extends his hand. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to
I
meet
wish
you.
we were meeting under better circumstances.
Well,
I don't know what's gonna happen, but we
The
gotta
front door bell
save Catelyn.
rings.
what?
The front doorbell rings. He just said he didn't know what was gonna happen, and I knew what was gonna happen, so I figured I just let it know. I put it
Is
out there.
gonna happen right now?
Yeah, I figured it would happen right now. Why not?
Do I need another
Oh.
Constitution save check?
Yeah.
I don't think I should go answer that.
20.
Oh, I
A
can
20?
answer it.
Yeah. So the doorbell rings, and you fully like throw your plate that you were holding up, but like catch everything, and you're like, I can't keep doing this.
Does anyone know Calm Person? I need it.
I do know Calm Person. I will cast Calm Person on you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you feel it. Just you're like, yes, thank you. No save needed. You choose to accept the magic.
No, I'm not working through my issues here, but feels nice to be calm.
You have this like such weird mental state where you're like everything's on fire. This is fine. You're the me.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, great. So you guys are in the kitchen. Who's going to answer the door?
Can someone else please answer the door? I don't think I can handle it right now.
I'll answer the door.
Okay, yeah. Sal, you open the front door, and standing there is a very tall, regal-looking high elf with pulled back blonde hair. Think like sort of like a tall elven Draco Malfoy kind of look, with that kind of attitude as well.
Yo, what you on? What's up? It's meet night. Kind of busy.
Yes, I can see that. Catelyn wouldn't happen to be home by chance.
Just picturing you like with an apron on that's just covered in blood.
It's so greasy. It's so
Tonight's
greasy.
meat night.
It's meet
In the
night.
background, Dex fucker like streaks across the room, screeching.
I love meat, and you see him start trying to. Well, he doesn't eat it.
No, he doesn't.
He got his name for a reason. Yeah. As can Catelyn come out and play?
I just also imagine.
I don't know. We're on meat duty tonight. Who are you?
Oh, tell her Amalia is here.
I just really quickly
Uh,
imagine Salvador's apron actually oath of sustenance.
Love it.
Yeah, I think I heard of you. You're the weird one. You're the one who keeps following her around like a creep.
If only.
Cool. What did you need? I could pass a message to her if you want.
Oh, if she's not in, I suppose a message will have to suffice. But I believe you could tell her, how deliciously cryptic can I be? We have what she's looking for
What's that?
herself. And he'll do his like, he will unnecessarily swirl his cape as he turns and starts walking away.
I will cast Hold Person on him as he attempts to walk away.
It gets counterspelled.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Him?
And you see it goes,
Uh,
not on school grounds, unless you want me to report you to the principal. And he'll continue on his way.
I just shout narc as he walks away and close the door.
That's got to be some sort of save to like have a cop call you a narc. That
All right, yeah. Oh, you see, like turns around mad, like he's gonna say something, then collects himself and walks away.
Cool. Yeah, I slam the door. I go, all right, so that one creep knows where Ketlin is probably.
wait, what?
That one creep Amalia dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just came in trying to be cryptic, which is much less cryptic now that we know the truth. If he came in 20 minutes ago, I would have been very confused.
Yeah, that's amazingly convenient. Okay.
Almost like you rolled a 4 when you were perceiving anybody following you from the tavern.
So he knows. Does that mean he's part of the people who took her? Oh, I've kind of wanted to kick his ass since I met him. Now I really, really want to. Can we go kick his ass?
I'm sure we could find a better solution than kicking his ass. Especially if they have you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to do next.
Let's
But my
ask
cousin's
Ember.
downstairs petting our god cat.
Let's ask MB if he'll watch over Roderick for us.
Huh?
All right,
Did you
who's
bring the
gonna
good
ask him?
catnip? I think that would be up to me to ask him to watch Roderick.
Okay. Yeah, so Roderick and MB are still rolling around and wrestling, and now you see they have graduated to playing hide and seek. And he is loving how spry the Eladrin is. So like they are truly like doing crazy hide and seek in the living room.
And I'm just looking around for Ember, and I'm just like, damn it, we gotta put a bell on that guy.
Yeah, so you don't see either of them actually in the living room.
So I'm gonna go continue searching, and I'm gonna ask, guys, I need a hand looking for Lord Ember.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and everyone give me a perception check. Investigation, sure.
I'd prefer perception.
Well, so so it's kind of either way. Perception and investigation have a huge the Venn diagram is like almost a circle. There's just like yeah, I don't know. Anyway, either way,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
8 perception.
Can I say that if you're finding Lord Ember, I'm gonna have Dex run around the living room, be like, "MB here, MB," like taunt Ember out of.
You got it, boss. He's like, "Where'd that pussy get off to?" And
taunt Ember out of his.
You see, like from the ceiling, Ember drops on top of him and claws him in two as he like lands. And like one of his
Just everyone
eyes
winces.
is doing like the twitch thing.
Never gonna get used to seeing stuff like that.
I'll get the imp shovel.
Because of course we would have a shovel
At this
dedicated to Dex.
Thanks, Dex. I'll bring you back in a bit.
You guys all have your chores divvied up for cleanup duty. It's been getting less and less frequent, but it still happens when you like bait him out and you're like, well, I didn't mean it like that. And so Ember comes and then Roderick will follow soon after. So they're both in the living room now.
And so I'll ask Ember, like, we need to run on a mission, and I think Roderick needs to stay here. Will you make sure he stays safe and inside for us, please?
What on earth is a Roderick?
Wait, that one who gives good pets.
Go ahead and give me animal handling or religion.
20, unnatural.
Yes, I suppose he does need a wise mind to look after him. I suppose I can manage such a feat for a price.
And think of none wiser. What'll it be?
Did they ever get those pastries back at the sweet shop with the sweet cream and the ube foam? Are those back in season by chance?
We'll certainly check. Do you have a backup in case they're out?
Why would I have a backup, mortal? Give me what I want.
I mean, well, you know how it goes. If they don't have them, I can't bring them.
Yeah, I know. What can you do? And he walks up.
All right, so
Roderick, upstairs. I'm going to try to help you. And Roderick, you see, hold on. Let's see.
Leo, you might want to talk to. Oh, I mean, Etlin.
Yeah, I am gonna pull Roderick aside while they're talking and be like, "Hey, so I don't think we can leave just now. Uh,
But we
we
have to.
yeah, no, we will. Well, see, we sent the letter, right? So they know we're coming. They just
Right.
know it's gonna be a little bit,
Right, because we have to walk back because I don't have any more allowance.
right? And Elvin, the chipmunk, went and told them what's going on, so they won't
Yeah.
worry as much anymore.
And if we don't get back early, we don't have to go to the open mic. They're really bad.
Right? Yes. Good. I didn't want to do that anyway.
Good.
Good.
Because
Yeah, we
they're
won't.
really bad. And their
Okay.
songs are hard to forget.
Oh, yeah, like the earworm kind of things. They just stick right in there.
I think it's more the graphic nature of the lyrics.
Oh God. Okay. Didn't
They
see
said
that.
they said they're trying to get something off the ground called death metal.
Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't expect chipmunks would be really into death metal, but I guess it makes sense. Chipmunks die a lot.
Yeah, and they're all nuts.
I get it. That's a good joke, Rod.
Thank you.
Does
You
anyone
see,
else?
like, just said the joke, does no clue.
Is anyone
Anyway.
else just imagining Enter Sandman in high pitched?
Probably exists somewhere.
They have the Back to the Future moment where it's like, listen to this. Anyway, okay, both. It seems both aspects of that are taken care of.
All right, everyone, grab your go bags.
I didn't finish all of the meat, but I think we should be good with what we have. I can finish the rest when we get back. Freeze this. Well,
Right?
I don't like it when I leave meat day unfinished. You guys know that. But
Well, that's another thing I will have to apologize for.
to be honest, I'm a little bit more upset about that than the lying about your name.
Oh, good. All right. I can deal with that.
So as everyone else is getting ready, Horace just really quickly tells everyone, like, "All right, I'm just gonna go grab an assignment off the board, and we're probably gonna have to take a loss on this week, unless we get back in time. So
Well,
and change it
is
out or
there a
something.
mission on the way to Justwick? We have to go to Justwick.
I'll double check really quick.
Well, you don't know where you have to go.
My friend that found Ketlin
Said
said
she
that she
was captured. That's where she was
captured
captured.
in Justwick. That's the only clue I got. Mhm.
Who did you steal the token from and the letter from?
I thought it was just a like delivery guy, like mail guy.
Hmm.
I just took a backpack and I kind of got lucky or
Uh,
unlucky, depending on
go
how.
go ahead and give me a history check, actually.
God. Oh, 18.
Okay, yeah, I had 15 in my head. So no, you remember back to that moment. It was a really long time ago, and then you also now remember that like that was the old school courier uniform. So you stole from a school courier who you can now presume was returning it because it was found and turned in or something to that effect. But
Oh. I guess I took it from someone who was returning it. It was a school courier.
It's being brought back to the school.
I guess so.
Is there a way we could check the mail records for that package? Is there some way at the school we can figure out who sent it back or where it got sent back from?
I think I intercepted it before it got back to the school.
What do we know about that Amalia miscreant?
He, I don't know, right, like the week after we started, he came and talked to me and like implied that he knew me, but like I just assumed he knew the real Catelyn's family and was trying to be sneaky. And I haven't seen him much around since then. So I don't know anything about him.
and Sal, you do know that Amalia wanted to talk to Catelyn, and you turned him away. So that is another lead as well if you want to take the direct approach.
Maybe we should talk to him or intimidate him or something.
Yeah, just something. We need to figure out a way to get him somewhere to talk to you where we have the advantage. We have
Bring him
some
here.
level of control.
He came here to talk.
But I'm
Would
worried that if
the-
he. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. Would the courier not have reported something stolen from him? Like if he was returning it to the school?
Yeah, he might have.
And there would have been an investigation? Maybe?
Well, all you know is that is who it was taken from. You don't know what happened to him after. You don't know what happened to the.
And, speaking as a street urchin, stuff gets stolen kind of all the time. Like, it's relatively normal for people to get pickpocketed in this city.
Not impossible that he just didn't realize he no longer had it.
Yeah, he probably knew. I took his whole backpack.
Oh. In that case, he probably didn't report. He might have not have even reported it because he didn't want to get in trouble.
Maybe.
I mean, it's delivery, so he just been like, "Yeah, I delivered everything. I don't know what they're talking about."
Mm-hmm.
People are bad.
I think it could still be worth taking. See if we
losing
can.
faith in
Well,
everyone.
that's where my packages go.
People lie all the time. Catelyn.
Did
They do.
Maurice, the guy I know, he wasn't working as a school courier, right? He was working as just like a different courier.
Right. He was just delivering to the school. He's going back to Talon, so he's leaving the country.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
leaning towards talking to Amalia. He seems to know what's going on. I can just send him a message and ask him to come here.
Well, we might want to avoid putting him in the same room or the same area as Roderick.
Yeah, true.
Let's let's try and let's meet him on neutral ground.
Let's go to the cafe.
We might want to do it off school.
I know a bar or two.
Bar fight.
Maybe
Ragnar's back.
Yeah, I think if you have a bar, know some people that you trust there, loosely at least, and we could just go set up there. That might be a good spot.
Okay. I think I can find at least place that won't kick me out right away.
All right, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, so plan is meet at a tavern, let him know you're willing to talk, and then you guys are getting set up before he gets there, right?
I think so.
Okay. And you're setting up before you send him the message, or are you kind of relying on it all to happen?
Gotta move fast.
Yeah. I think as long as we get there half an hour before he does.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, absolutely. So you know of the place. You send the message. Go ahead and tell me what you're doing to prepare, and we'll do those rolls and get this show on the road.
Well,
Is this all the same afternoon? Still?
Well, it depends. Do you guys want to meet him the next day? Blah blah blah.
hey, this is Leo's world, so we're gonna follow your lead.
Think. Well, is it better to meet in the evening when things tend to be sketchier? Or is it better to meet during the day when things are more open and quieter? Or less rough in a neighborhood?
I think Saul might have some. Haven't been a guard for as long.
I mean, we do it tomorrow. We have better time to set up. If we do it tonight, allows us to be a little faster, and maybe get him when he's less ready. I mean, he was already ready to talk to you today, but he was ready to talk to you here. Yeah, we might, if it's at night, we might be able to like rent like a back room at an inn or something, so we can have a private discussion too.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So tonight could be good if we just want to get going on this fast and then get out of here tomorrow with whatever information we have.
I vote for tonight. I
Okay.
want.
I'll also vote for tonight.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give him a name for a tavern. I don't know how we want to send a message to him. Maybe Sal can just be like, send a message and say, "Hey, Ketlin's at this bar. Meet us there."
Yeah.
So Sal's going to deliver the message.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Bring him some of
so
the
you-
meat so it doesn't go bad.
Absolutely. Okay, so you guys go down. What's the tavern's name that you're going to, Caitlin?
The Rusty Chicken.
A lot of rusty taverns in here. Okay, yeah. So the orange chicken, that's their specialty. It's called Rusty Chicken for fun.
Mhm.
That you go there. Ellen Wheatflow is the proprietor at this place. 5'7", 44-year-old lady with short wavy hair, short wavy red hair and brown eyes. She has a round face with a scar running on the left side and one of her eyes, and that eye is no longer functioning. But yeah, so she'll recognize you and ask you what you're doing.
We're meeting a friend here. We just want to have a private conversation. Can we rent the back room?
Oh, sure, yeah. No one's using it. Standard rate, I suppose. I have to charge you for the full night, even though it's half over because of the Boston.
I mean, that's understandable.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, so you're 10 gold lighter, and the back room is yours.
10 gold. That's expensive.
Where do you want
That's
us to
the
be
whole
doing
day.
this?
Yeah, she's charging you like a whole day for like an hour.
It's fine.
You know she's keeping some of that shit. All right.
That's
What are you
the-
guys doing to prepare?
Uh,
Sal's going to get him. Ketlin's renting the room. What are you three doing? Wow. Are you gonna dress up as a waiter, Ragnar?
And remember my disguise kit this time?
Absolutely.
It's a shame
Okay.
that our
Is
master
that
of
what you
stealth
wanna
needs
do?
to be out in the open.
Probably.
Okay. Sorry,
Since
what were
they've
you
seen
saying,
me
Alex?
before.
Just saying, it's a shame that our master of stealth needs to be out in the open.
yeah.
But where should we be, Leo?
I think keep calling me Ketlin. That seems safer for now.
Okay, just seems rude.
Maybe.
I'll stop.
But I just don't want anybody at the school overhearing. That'll be confusing. Let's. I don't really know.
We could all take nicknames.
Oh God, you're here.
I never laughed. I was invisible.
Okay, wait. You can be invisible.
Yeah, he can be invisible.
Can
But
you be super quiet and sit up in the corner? and like jump on his head if he does anything dumb?
Hell yeah.
Starting to like your imp.
What's the bar for dumb?
Oh. I'm like, if he does anything violent towards me or any of the group.
Oh, okay. So if he does anything fun, I have to stop him.
Yeah.
Oh no, if he does anything fun, you get to do something fun.
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
I'll be right back, boss. And he like runs to the fireplace and grabs a poker and he's like, okay, it'll be fun. Goes invisible again.
All right.
Nothing bad could possibly happen here.
Oh.
I wonder if one of you should be in the room with me and then the others should be within hearing, and we should just plan to kick the door in and attack if we have to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I mean,
I
he's
think
a
I
stu- we're students.
Because-
He's not. I don't think he's going to do anything insane, like try and kill us.
I would say
I can stay
should-
outside and like look and hear through my imp's eyes and ears
Oh
and
yeah.
keep everyone outside informed.
might want to have Ragnar with you because I'm not exactly the most imposing of
Ragnar,
of
Sal.
folks.
Sure.
A very peaceful halfling cleric. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I would never say that.
We just do it.
That's true. Okay. You guys. So Ragnar's in the room with Catelyn. Or as you're standing by nearby, Elwyn as well to jump in. We have a familiar with a fire poker, invisible in the room somewhere.
I can hear and see through the imp's eyes, so I am
Yeah,
monitoring.
as I believe that's a bonus action if you want to use that.
It's voice of the
but you-
Chainmaster. It's just a feat.
Yeah.
and I'll be sitting in between them just in case to hit me in case he starts attacking for some reason.
I'm
Okay. Absolutely. So
you're nearby trying to look nonchalant, but like you said, kind of feel like I might be out of place and might need to figure out a different cloak or something.
I have a disguise kit.
Can you make me taller?
And he's gonna know who you all are. He's not. He knows who we all are. I assume.
okay. Yeah, so Sal, when you go up to get him, he is not gonna put up any kind of resistance or fight. It'll be like lead the way and like follow you to the aforementioned tavern. But do go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah. 7.
Oh, it was opposed and meets it, beats it. As you leave, he turns around and you see him use hand sign to somebody you can't see
Mhm.
before leaving.
Well, I'll just say to him, who was that to?
It wouldn't matter if I told you, shall we?
I guess we shall.
Okay. And is it a complete silence, as I imagine it to be?
Most awkward walk.
It's
Um,
fully silent for like the first 10 minutes of the walk.
mhm.
And then I'll just randomly say, like, what kind of beer do you like?
I only drink IPA.
Hmm. And then silent for the rest of the time.
He lied. Okay. Good, great, and good. So you guys would make it to the tavern, no fuss, no muss, and you'll be in there when Catelyn and Ragnar are in the room, and Sal and Amalia walk in.
When we get there, I am going to do Emissary of Peace to give me bonus on persuasion checks.
Sounds good.
Cool.
And you see Amalia will clock you using that.
We clocked each other.
Yeah,
Good job.
absolutely. Yeah, he walks in and he's like, "Oh, Such wonderful to see you.
I did want to do one more thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a dumb thing. Can I put a single ball bearing on his seat so he's slightly uncomfortable?
Absolutely. Give me sleight of hand.
I mean, this is before he got there, but
Well, just see, I'm gonna see if he notices it, if he can clock it.
sleight of hand. Oh, I'm good at that. 13.
Okay. Let's see. He's got. Where's his goddamn?
Just doing a
Okay.
count.
Yeah. So he comes in. You gesture to sit down. He sits down. You see him shift like a couple times, but it can't like. You see, he, like, kind of like writes it off as like plebeian furniture.
Cheap chairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, hi, Amalia. Heard you wanted to talk to me.
Oh, absolutely. I can't tell you the trouble you've caused. We didn't know what to do until we found out, that is.
Found out what?
Well, you'll never guess who came across the market the other day, but an Eladrin that looked almost exactly like you. And I thought to myself, well, that can't be because I know that person. And furthermore, that person didn't make contact as they were supposed to.
Interesting.
Yes, I found it to be quite interesting. But fear not, for I have found her. And he
Great.
will withdraw a scroll from his robe very slowly, non-threateningly, and
Mhm.
just roll it across the table. He's going to actually try to do it with Panay. You see, he tries to roll the scroll just enough so that it like lands and that it like is in front of you, but overshoots it and it falls into your lap.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. Um, it fell into the lap next to my knife that's hidden in my pocket that I grabbed when he pulled something out. But um, yeah, I'll pick it up, look at it.
And it's a map that is just slightly north of it, showing a path that's slightly north of the school, and then there is a culvert marked and a cave. Basically, it's saying cave here, X is here.
Okay, so it's a treasure map. Why did you give me this? What is this?
Well, I'm giving you an opportunity to help get our plans back on track.
Who is our? Who are you? What are you? What group are you part of?
Well, these are all things you would know if you were real. And I like to keep it real, so I shan't be giving you any of those answers.
Most cringe
And
you've said so far.
I do like to keep up with the youth. And
Hey,
I will give you the opportunity to return Catelyn to us where she should be, and you'll get to live.
so, so why do I have to go to this cave?
To make right what you've made wrong.
Okay, really, So I've been on like several missions now, and it feels like 90% of the people that we talk to, the first time we talk to them, don't explain things. They just say cryptic bullshit, and I'm really getting tired of it. People
Imagine
want
my
me to,
sorrow.
if people wanted me to do things, you just gotta ask, man. Just tell me what I'm doing. It's not hard.
You're going to retrieve Catelyn and return her to us.
Why?
And
Why is she in the cave?
because she was captured by human traffickers, they're nasty people. Who knows who they sold her to?
I
And
poke
who
my
are you?
head in, like, wait, you don't have Catelyn?
Ah, nice of you to join us. Obviously, I knew that you were here.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead and give me in. Let's see if he's lying.
Is that insight?
Insight, yeah.
9.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, he knew you were there. As far as you can tell.
Can I
Will
Like,
the rest of the party be joining?
Do they
don't
need
worry
to?
about it. Um, can I I mean, basically, do I believe him that he's telling me the truth about Catelyn being in this cave and I need to go get her? Like, this feels like bullshit, but
You can give me a roll. Yeah, sure. I'll take an insight.
is he being truthful? I have 14.
14, yeah, as far as you can tell, I mean, it certainly aligns with him walking up to you and thinking he knew you, and then like the confusion you clocked like could be mistaken as, oh, yeah, they know the real Catelyn, or it could be part of some plan, but it's
Right, right.
as far as you can tell, he's being honest.
There's something I've wondered since we met.
Hmm.
Why are you at this school? You feel you seem out of place. This is only loosely related to this whole conversation. I'm just curious.
Well, to get a higher education, of course.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I don't care.
But like you obviously already have a higher education.
Thank you very much.
So you're just not going to tell me. Okay, cool. That's fine. Whatever, man. Okay, so I need to go and get somebody out of this cave, right? And
Yes.
bring her to you. What
Yes.
happens to her after that?
Well, it doesn't matter because your job will be complete, and then you can go and live your life wherever you choose away from here, that is.
Fly away from here.
Well, because Catelyn will be at school, where she should be.
Well, why don't you just go get her if you know where she is?
Hmm. It falls outside the parameters of my mission's risk tolerance
It's your mission? You're not going to tell
to
me. I get it.
achieve successful Catelyn.
Huh.
I'm gonna walk up. I assume I've been standing like behind him near the door, like full
Sure.
bouncer mode. I
Yeah,
come
yeah.
up, I put my hand on the back of his neck, and I just say, maybe you need to adjust your risk tolerance then.
Oh, shit.
City guard
If you
coming out in full
choose,
force.
you see the mask slip just slightly at being touched, and I will give you a moment to remove your hand from me before all negotiations cease.
Oh no, we don't need to get in fights between students.
1, 2.
And I'll look at Sal and be like, it's fine. We're fine.
Okay, with Catelyn giving me the look, I'll back up.
Good boy. Now, where were we?
We were talking about risk, I
Oh,
think.
right. So, I don't know. It's so close. Let's say you have 3 days, or all the information I've found out will be reported to both the noble house of the Stone Seekers, the school, and every black guild I can think of.
Mm, okay. I mean,
Great.
sure, I don't know who any of those people are. Um, do you know?
Well,
Wait,
well, so he's basically threatening to tell
yes.
Catelyn's parents. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know Catelyn's parents?
Only by reputation.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Huh. This has been a weird day. It's been a weird day.
I feel like it's been a great day. I'm so close to my answers. 3 days, in fact. Well, have a evening, and he's
Um,
gonna get up to leave.
before you go, it feels like so many. I already kind of asked you this. I'm just confused and a little bit annoyed and just like more information would help. So like you can obviously hire anyone you want to go get this person, right?
Yes.
Why me? Or why
The
us?
the leverage means you'll do it for free.
But like you don't strike me as a person who cares too much about 100 gold.
Yes, I know. It does. It's kind of a funny thing happens when you acquire as much material wealth as we have. It's just not fun anymore. You know? You get bored. You get bored. And hundreds of years go by and then it's a grind, man. But this is exciting. It really is.
So exciting.
I'm thrilled. And with that and another overly flourishy flourish, he is out the door.
Yeah, I'll let him go.
I didn't see anything.
No,
He like appears out of his thing.
he didn't do anything. I was really kind of hoping he would.
You guys suck. He
I want
throws
this-
down. He throws down the poker and goes invisible again.
It's clang. Honestly, I wanted to see what he was going to do with that poker.
I can give you a hint.
He's like, I can show you.
No. Not later. Keep it. Okay, guys, what do you think we should do? I have an X marks the spot now. Supposedly, we know where Ketlin is.
Yeah, but what was Ketlin into?
I don't know. Nobody tells me things.
And it sounds like if we bring Ketlin back, then they're going to try and have Ketlin at the school.
Yeah. But like it
I think that train's already left the station.
so it seems like either we need to go find Ketlin and see what she knows. Cause like presumably she's gonna be like confused that I exist. Um Maybe she won't want to, or maybe she'll I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, we have to go try and rescue the real Ketlin, no matter what. And then what happens after that? Really hard to say without
Yeah.
more info.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to leave the school, but I also have like 4,000 gold. So like worse things have happened to me.
And put that somewhere real safe right now, because who knows what's going to happen after this. Might have
Yeah.
to disappear.
Yeah. Yep.
Or as says with slight welling in the eyes.
You're
Okay.
not going to have to leave the school. That's not going to happen. We'll figure out that after we get Ketlin. But we're not going to let that happen.
Oh, okay. I mean, I hope you're right.
And you have to finish meat day.
That's true. We should go finish meat day. It's meat day for the rest of the day.
Thank God. I've just been so anxious because I knew meat day wasn't finished.
All right. Let's go finish meat day and worry about tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, you guys get back to the house. Sal, you see, you guys you finish meet day, and you guys are able to plan. You guys know you have a day to get there, a day to get her, and then a day to get back to the location. So it's a map to them and also to the drop-off point, which is in an abandoned warehouse outside the city. Which
Shocker.
exactly. Couldn't be more cliche.
Anything on the board in that area?
It's the criminal area of town. It's the bad area of town. And yeah, there are dilapidated buildings. There's warehouses where things go missing. Like it's the bad part of town. Yeah. So I think you guys you have all the equipment you need, you have you're all level 5, which I don't think we mentioned at the top. Okay, great. Unless you guys have anything you want to do before heading out there, you will get there no problem.
I'm assuming Roderick's gonna hang out at our house.
Yep, you can he's completely distracted, and you see pretty early on in your interactions with him is like he is 100% we have to leave right now, but also 100% believes everything you say. So
Mhm.
like you can stall him for you realize a very long time, and you also realize where his allowance went because you imagine like nobles sending him to the city gave him like a very good allowance, and the inn that he was at was good but not the best, and he still should have a lot of money left. So it all's coming together. They shouldn't have sent him.
People just asked him for money and he gave it to them.
Essentially, yep.
Mhm.
Okay, good stuff. Da, 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 da. Oh wait. It's copyright.
Probably. Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and come to the coastal map. If you guys can get that pulled up. Elwin, your label for Dex is so funny. I just for the screen of it, I'm gonna change it to Dex. But we all know it's Dex fucker. Okay. And then where are you guys can all see it, right?
Yes.
Oh, do I need to stop sharing the thing before? And then somebody else can do that. We'll go to this, and then we'll go for this. Okay. Good, great, and good. Why is this? Why you gotta hurt me? Why you gotta hurt me like this? Okay, so you guys are all set. Let me try to decide. So, as you guys, so was there any, I apologize. I asked and then I didn't even listen for an answer. Did you guys have anything else you were doing before heading out?
I think just grabbing the normal supplies, couple potions of healing, arrows, that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you guys, I mean, whatever, however you want to prepare, you are able to, you have enough time to do that. You are going as you are leaving your place, or as I'll say, as you open the door to lead your team out on this mission, you open it right as Corellia was raising her hand to knock on the door.
I open the door and I go, "Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we're
yeah, I,
what's up?"
I, uh, hello. I had information I was going to share.
Do a quick peek around the corners of everything, just, everything around, and then wave her inside and close the door behind her.
Oh,
Whole group's just standing there, geared up and ready to go out.
yeah, she's.
Be armed.
We're
If this is a
a little bit
bad
of a hurry.
time,
Not a great time, but
I
what's up?
It's all right. It's good to see you.
yes, Thank you. Thank you. Um, yes, I based on what we had spoken about before, I found information regarding um the spores that were being used, and was going to see if I was going to see I was going to ask, that is, um if you I was going to ask if you could help me.
One more time for the whole class.
Easy auras.
Boris recomposes. You're right. You're right.
Don't forget who
Not
this is.
not peaceful. What um what can we help you with?
I with my resources, um I found that there is a lieutenant of this other organization that is using and experimenting with the powdered spores in a location that is not far from here, and if we act quickly, we can stop him. And any party I can gather on short notice would not be trustworthy, and I don't want to die.
That would be I would not root for that outcome. We're in a little bit of a, guess you would call it a pickle then. We've got a life or death situation that we were just on our way out to try and handle. Um,
I
we need more details about this. About the lieutenant.
Yes, they've holed up in a cave to the north of here, and we if
Caitlin, do you have the map?
Yes, it's right here. Is it this cave?
Yes, how did you
Of course it
find
is.
it?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. What?
There's a friend of ours is wrapped up in something. We don't know what it is, and they're stuck in this cave. And we were going to go rescue them. And apparently they're the same. It's the same problem.
Oh, was your friend captured?
Think so.
Then we should hurry, because this lieutenant is experimenting on people.
And let's walk and talk.
Okay. Are you
Oh,
ready to go?
there's a pop-up. Corelli has joined your party.
Out of character, I intentionally did not invite her.
I'm choosing to believe you on that.
Boop. Okay, now the map's right. If somebody wants to share for the folks that are joining the stream, also every session we endeavor to get better to make it more descriptive for our audio listeners, but check out our YouTube channel, which is probably where you're seeing this anyway. So, okay. So yes, so you guys have the coastal map in front of you. What it is, you guys are following this sort of trail that's leading. It's off the main road. You guys had to like break off and start following the coastline. You are just slightly north of where the cave entrance is. I will actually do this and measure for you are 136 feet from the cave entrance. And for those of you who are looking at it,
Really quickly
how
before
do
we
I pick?
go, Dom, would you mind sharing?
Oh, yeah. So,
Thank you.
I got it.
You'll see that the entrance to the cave is right down here.
Sorry, down where?
So it's 136 feet to your south.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. And it is right there. So yeah, so it's essentially like there's an inlet right off of the beach. There's vegetation, a rocky outcropping, and then it leads into a classic cave mouth. The tide, which we cannot represent in a static map, is lapping up and going back and forth. A very peaceful day. It'd be a good beach day, but no one's around.
While we're on the way there, I'm gonna try and talk with Corellia. Be like, how did you find out about this person? And like, yeah, what's going on? Who is this person?
Well, based on what we found and what you gave, the information you gave me about the medicine and the properties that we had, we found that the supply line that we cracked the code of how they were smuggling it around, and are tracking down different leads. And as this one is closest to me, I volunteered to take it.
Cool. Um, can I make? Do I think that she volunteered for it, so she had an excuse to ask us to join her?
You can certainly make an insight check if you like. The DC's 5.
Like, do we need to? Because that's
I
what
got
I
a
was doing.
2, so Ketlin is
So,
distracted.
yeah, Kevin's not sure. But whereas if you were gonna make the insight check, then yeah, you'd it's pretty transparent.
Say, I don't know if I need to make an insight check because that's what I'm going to believe, regardless of.
Strong character choices do override DM in certain situations. I firmly believe. Absolutely. Okay. Yep. Okay. So you guys are able to make your approach. How are you guys going to be coming down the coast? How do you approach the cave? We need to know.
Do you guys want me to stealth ahead?
Yeah,
Pretty
maybe
sneaky.
scout out first.
Okay. Oh, before we get there, is Brad around?
Corellia would let you know that with the death of the party members, his contract expired, so he returned to his guild. I
Right.
did not.
Right.
I did not initiate a new contract, as I did not initiate. I did initiate a new contract.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, then yeah, I guess I'll sneak ahead a little bit and see what I see.
Okay, go ahead and give me, once you get about 30 feet from the cave entrance, like right around here. Go ahead and where are you stealthing or are you
Yeah,
scouting?
I'm stealthing.
Okay, give me stealth check first, please.
28.
28, nice. Yeah, ghost. You're a ghost. 28, yeah, no one, not that anyone would spot you. Now go ahead and give me a nature or perception check.
Nature or perception? Perception is a 14.
Okay, 14. Um, as far as you can see, it looks like a inlet cave with a path leading up to it, and nothing's around. Nature is quiet.
Nature is quiet, or nature is chirping and frogging and being normal?
It's quiet.
Little
Okay.
too
Okay.
quiet.
Mhm.
Too
Yeah,
quiet.
so for a 14, something is up, but you cannot see what it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, I think I'll head back to the group and just kind of tell them that and be like, I didn't see anything, but it's too quiet here. Something has disturbed the wildlife. Birds aren't chirping, that sort of thing. But I don't see any threats. And like, they must be keeping watch.
Mhm.
It feels like another trap.
Yep, sure does.
We could send in Dex as a rat if we want to,
We could.
Okay.
or a
That's
spider.
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And scout ahead.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we lose Dex.
We can bring him back.
Yeah.
Cool. I ask Dex to turn into a rat and scamper him off.
You got it,
towards the cave.
boss. Okay. Yeah, so he will turn into a rat,
Yeah.
and you see him like scamper, scamper, scamper. He gets distracted a couple of times, but you know, he's still doing great for Dex. He will get to about right here, and one of the pools of water will just pull him in, and he'll go fuck, and and then you'll feel the connection to your familiar vanish as he dies.
Oh God. Well, there's some magic water pool thingy there that just killed Dex even faster than Lord Ember kills Dex. So I'm scared now.
Well, how much HP does he have? I should ask that actually.
21.
21. Okay.
Yes, 21 hit points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me roll it just to make sure, because I kind of assumed he was weak and just left.
Yeah. After the updated rules, they made all the familiars have like double the hit points now. They used to have 10 in the old
Okay.
rules.
Nice. But a 23 would hit him, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And yes, enough damage was done that he dies.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
It was just the water that hit him. What did we?
He got pulled into the water.
Gotcha.
Can
Okay.
we? I guess it's far enough that we don't see him getting pulled in, right?
Yeah, you guys are pretty far away. And he's a
Yeah.
rat.
I mean, I can see through his eyes, so I'd see it that way. I guess the rest of the party wouldn't.
Yeah, so if you that's a good point, thank you. So you sent him and started like using his eyes, right? Especially because he kept getting distracted. So as he is like crossing over this water, you see the water itself doesn't take on any kind of form, but has a will of its own and just pulls him down farther than like where the ground should be. Go ahead and give me a nature, or actually, do we have survival? What are we doing? Wait, survival.
Survival exists.
Yes, survival. Yeah, I was like, wait, is that Pathfinder? Give me survival, please.
Ooh, nat 20 for 21.
Okay, nice. So based on what you've seen through your familiar's eyes, what you realize is that there are water elementals that are in these pools, and you know for sure one is right here.
Yeah, folks, looks like there's some weird water dudes there that just took Dex basically. And I point out to where it is approximately to the group.
Okay. That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, and I shy away from the coast water, like since we're on the coast, or just like step away from the water a tad bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a way we can really sneak around the water elementals, but do we know for sure that they are, because they just killed a rat, do we know for sure that they're going to be hostile to us? Because elementals are intelligent, right? We could talk with them.
Yeah, but why would they be hostile to a rat?
Why
Maybe
is
they were
anyone
just
hostile
hungry.
to a rat?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just trying to keep the beach clean.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't, other than just trying to avoid the water, I don't know how else to get there. Relia, do you have any like anti-elemental, anti-water spells?
Let's see. Unfortunately, if I were to chill touch, it would be necrotic. Do we have any ice or ice magic we could throw at them? I know they are susceptible to freezing.
I know our
We are
names
the Ice Heist babies.
Iced Heist, but we are strikingly low on ice magic.
Kind of why we named it ourselves that, I think, because we're bad at it. Okay, well, I guess we can just try and sneak. I don't have a better idea. That's all I do.
Maybe we could try and sneak to a vantage point, and we could see if we could talk to the water elementals, or do we think we just need to go in, swords blazing?
I don't know. We can try talking to them.
Yeah.
If they don't, then we sword blaze.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to try and sneak into like a good vantage point while the rest of us go try and talk to
Sure.
these elementals?
Should I try and like sneak up behind the cave? How do I mark things on this map? Over here? Should I sneak up kind of over around this way?
Yeah, I'm thinking like at the top of that ridge, so you'll have height
Yeah.
advantage.
I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, go ahead and give me stealth up to there.
Okay. And I have stealth with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Nice. Yep, you're able to get an overlook position that covers. Yeah, giving you advantage. What does height advantage do for archery again? Is it advantage?
Really no.
I don't think it does much unless you've got
Yeah.
cover. You're able to work around their cover.
I mean, I
don't know if it does anything in 5e.
Yeah, I think it's you know what it is? I think it's just me in the past going, if you get a good position on somebody, in my mind you have advantage on that attack because you have, if once they're aware of you, maybe not depending on what kind of creature it is, but at least one hit for sure.
Yeah, that would be sneak attack, right?
Well, sneak attack gives extra damage, right? Is that advantage? You can do sneak attack if you have advantage, but I don't think sneak attack gives you advantage.
Well, if
right?
you're attacking from stealth, you
have
Right.
advantage, and then you can do sneak. Right.
Right. So
Yeah,
stealth.
what do I want to do from high? Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. And when you're right, you're right.
And you?
Okay. You're always right. Okay, cool. So Ketlin's in place. What are you guys doing?
Anyone know what language elementals speak? Can't remember off the top of my head. Is that the deep speech or primordial?
No idea. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Unless they speak common or gnomish.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a no.
Yeah. Does anybody have?
It's primordial. It is primordial.
Does anybody have speak with comprehend languages?
Oh my god, wait. I did not plan this. I think Corellia might be able to speak primordial.
Nice.
Oh,
I can speak Celestial.
Where is the class features? Special traits? Where is it? Languages.
Languages.
Oh no,
Proficiency.
she can speak common and sign language. Oh yeah, I know I can. Okay, never mind. So she can't speak primordial.
Okay. Well,
She speak primordial sign language. I don't know if talking is an option, so I think we just have to try and act peaceful and walk past them and if they do anything.
yeah. I'll kind of take I assume we're just taking our normal, like, going through a dungeon positions with, like, me and Ragnar at the front and y'all behind.
Yeah, I'll have you guys form up right here.
Okay, so about
So
60
so
feet
you
from-
guys, yeah, Catelyn is in with like a lot closer in a vantage position to get a good attack off. You guys are about 60 feet away on the vegetation side of the beach, kind of keeping an eye on that water as well. So I am keeping that in mind if anything else is going to be in there, which is there's definitely not. So you guys can approach from here. Who's going to take a step forward, or how's it going to go?
We can see like the water if there's water on the ground, right?
Yeah. So yeah, the tide's coming and going, and then there's some pools of water that are staying where they are. And one of them for sure is the water elemental.
Okay.
Before we light this
Um,
fire, do we want to take a break? Is this a good spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good spot. Okay. Yeah, so we're all set 60 feet away. We are about to approach a water elemental. This will also give us a good time to strategize, or give you guys a good time to strategize. Don't forget to include Corellia into your group chat so she can help you strategize.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be right back.
Next time on ADHD&D Academy.
Oh, that's right. For audio listeners, there will be a week in between this. Stay tuned. You know what? We're gonna record that part later. So never mind. Just let's all just come back. And what are we doing? 3:15, 13 minutes. 2 minutes short this time. I apologize. Okay, bye.
But